Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Hot Projects where we take a look at some of the biggest games on the blockchain right now. We have some big giveaways, including a 100,000 balls competition that's over $1,000 competition, which is going to be a lot of fun for crypto football. And we also have a $300 giveaway, 5 lots of 60 USDT to be given away as part of our watch to earn content because we have one sponsor today. To have a chance to win that, all you got to do is comment the watch code that will appear at a random point during today's video. Go to Discord, post in the competition wallet section your YouTube name and wallet address. The Discord can be found in the description below, and you will have a chance to win one of those 5 lots of 60 USDT. Today we're going to be taking a look at some exciting projects. There's so much gameplay coming out at the moment for a lot of different games, and some really high quality ones to look at today. So let's get into today's episode. Okay, so first up we have a pretty big competition coming on, available for anybody who wants to get involved. Jimmy versus Shino Crypto Football 100k balls tournament. That's over $1,000 prize pool up for grabs, and all you got to do is to join. You've got to fill in the Google Forms, which I'll put in the description down below. Join our Telegram group as well, also in the description, and complete the form. You'll have to choose between Team Shiny or Team Jimmy. Obviously, Team Shiny is going to win. We've got BSC wallet address, so just your MetaMask, Telegram handle for that you've joined the group with, and your Crypto Football account name. You will have to set up an account for Crypto Football. You can do that very easily through their website. Again, also in the description below. And the season 1 will end April the 30th, so we're going to begin this tournament season 2. We decided to do it with a fresh season start because it will just mean that everybody's score gets reset, so it will be everybody starting from a blank slate. Currently, obviously, there are people with huge amount of goals, 1,195 goals for first place. But yeah, May will have a brand new leaderboard reset. So all you got to do is to get involved is just join up, sign up for an account with Crypto Football. Very easily to do, available on Android, I believe also on iOS now. But if you haven't got an idea of what this game is, if you've ever played anything like Sabutio, then this is the game for you, because it's very much like that, and it's got a nice amount of skill to it, and it's got a nice amount of fun as well. So you know, it's just where you want to aim. You can choose the power by moving forward. If you move it back a bit, you can reduce the power. I ran out of time. This guy's gone deep into my goal. He's actually defending for me now. I'm kind of glad I didn't shoot. I reckon there's a goal there. Oh no. Is it because it was my first touch? Your first touch always doesn't have as significant power. Oh, that's just this one though. I mean, make it look easy. Yeah, so this is Crypto Football. You can join in. Oh. But yeah, so you can get involved in playing this in the season. You can play against other people. It is PvP. I'm gonna go for a little sneaky. Oh, I thought I had gone through then. Let's see if we can win this one. You missed. This guy has got a clean goal. Takes the shot. Finishes it 2-1. I am undefeated in this game, by the way. Never lost. Yeah, that you suck. Actually, this guy. Nah, I don't think he's got a shot. Just so you can tactically move them. You don't have to hit the ball, but like you can tactically move them so as to defend, which you're gonna have to do because otherwise you do risk conceding. Oh! Nah, it's not going. It's got 15 seconds to score. Oh, saved by my last man. What? Yep, just kick it out of the way. I mean, there's an open goal there for you, mate. You gotta be quick though. No, 2-1. We win. I'm pretty excited for this project. Still holding. The token's not looking great in terms of the past couple of weeks. If you invested around the 2-cent mark, it has come down significantly since then. And, you know, I was invested in it as well. But hopefully, with some new updates that they've got planned, they're definitely making good progress with the project. It is very low market cap. It just needs another little drive, and I reckon we could see this come back to reaching all-time highs and beyond. But hey, you can get involved in the competition for free, and you know, if you're coming in top 10, you're still getting $50 for free. Be aware that whilst the tournament begins in May, you might want to get involved and log in every single day to be able to accumulate tickets, because you can only play so many games in a day because it requires tickets. So if you run out of tickets, you're not going to be scoring any more goals. It's going to be pretty exciting though, because you've really got to maximize the goals that you score. As you know, you can play endless games. It is limited. So you have to make the most of the games that you play every single day. So check it out. That's Crypto Football. That'll be down in the description below. Okay, next up, sponsoring the Watch to Earn content on today's video is Tiny Colony. They have their character NFT mint coming up on April the 28th. We did a dedicated video for this a couple of days ago, so go check that out if you haven't already and you want a little bit more detail into what these characters can do in the game and a little bit more about the game, where it comes from, who are the backers of it. But for now, all you really need to know is if you do want to have a chance to get involved in this sale, which starts in 3 days, 12 hours from the point of me recording this, you can get involved in this through the Gleam competition that they have. 21 hours left to get involved on this. So if you're like on the fence of whether you're actually going to purchase one, you might as well go down and complete all the social links down at the bottom. There's only 3. Join Discord, follow Twitter, and retweet 1 tweet, and you'll have some entries, 20 entries, I think 10 entries per action that you complete. So it'll give you a chance to win one of 10,000 NFT characters. Now, from the characters, there's a lot of variety, which we'll do a little bit of take a look at the breakdown. But these characters will be usable across multiple different types of games. So Tiny Colony doesn't just have to plan for one game, they have multiple different titles. So as you can see, Gladiator, Tiny Wars. You can enhance and trade these NFTs, so even if you're just picking them up, you might be able to sell them on for more than that you actually originally picked them up for. So there are plenty more NFTs to come in the future as well. But these are pretty important ones, being that they will be the usable characters in game. So completing the Gleam competition will give you 2 whitelist tokens, so that gives you 2 mints, and that will take place at 3 PM PST, April the 28th on the Fractal Marketplace. They have an exclusive partnership with Fractal, so all their NFTs are on there. The whitelist will give you a 33% discount price on the public sale as well. So 1 Sol is the mint price. Current price of Sol is $94. So it's a bit down today, which is good because obviously you're paying less if you're switching it into Sol. The total supply is 10,000. The characters will give you earning potential in the future. So you can win Teeny through play and earn. So that's one of their tokens. You can win NFTs, and you can enhance and trade the NFTs. So through enhancing your NFTs, you will be able to integrate them with other ones. You can train them and earn XP. You can also engage with multiple different forms of gameplay in Colony Defense, Gladiator Wars, Battle Arena, and Tiny Wars. They are both PvE and PvP all together. You can see that from the base build that will be purely PvE. Gladiator Arena will be PvP, whereas Battle Arena and Tiny Wars will be both PvE and PvP. Each of the individual character NFTs will have individual stories, gameplay, fighting styles. Users can customize fully their character NFTs. This will allow you to be able to make more choices and in the way that you want to play with them. Players will also be able to layer NFTs onto each character, integrating their army with various types of weapons, powers, and ability. Also, taking part in this tournament will give you a chance to be one of the 10 lucky winners that will receive a rare character. So each task worth 10 entries, so 30 entries in total. Although you're going to have some stiff competition because there are 106,000 total entries at the moment. So if you are picking up one of the characters, you can go to Fractal, which I'll put all the links to Tiny Colony and Fractal down in the description below. You will have 2 hours to mint from the community whitelist, and then it will go to public sale where it costs 1.5 Sol to mint. There's massive variety in the NFTs characters that you can get, so there are a bunch of different types in terms of creature, noble, elder, hero, Persian, samurai, Viking, scientist, and sorcerer. Each of those types will have the separate common types, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. Each of those within that will also have different variations. As you can see, this monkey has an apple tail, a skull tail, or a strawberry tail. Personally, I think I'm in between a samurai, this guy looks badass, or not a Viking, a sorcerer, I think it is. Yeah, sorcerer. Look at this guy. Damn. Some Doctor Strange shizzle. It is working with a development studio, iLogos, who've worked on some popular titles like The Simpsons, Tapped Out, with some big IPs in there, Disney, EA. So it's definitely one that's going to, I think, deliver a quality game. Also, Tiny Colony has huge plans for the future, including an animated series, which is just going to add more value to the project itself. So one definitely to put in your calendar, April the 28th. You don't want to miss out on that NFT mint. Next up, we have Alluvium, a huge hot project because I just think this is going to be next level in terms of quality. We've already seen the designs for the game and they've already been brilliant. Now we have beta going on, and I have beta access. I have been approved as a beta tester. I downloaded the game and I've tried to log in and I'm getting some problems. It's saying authentication failed. So I'm just getting in touch with the team, trying to work out what's going on there. But we do have some footage to show you because they're putting out constant updates on Twitter, and the quality of this is just next level. Look at it, it's brilliant. We have these creatures which are so unique. You know, what you wanted really when you're creating a game like this, you need to make the creatures look different to Pokemon, I think, just so you can have your own unique battling with monsters. And these look so unique. They look really realistic. I love the kind of neon design of them. Like, you've got these crisp, like, neon blue coming off this guy with the glowing eyes. The effects look great as well. So when they're actually attacking, although it's an auto battler, and you know, we've seen these really die out recently from the 2D versions, I think just the quality will make this game a lot more attractive than those and will revive the turn-based combat. Be aware that Alluvium has so much more different gameplay to it. It's not just an auto battler as a whole. This is just one kind of branch of Alluvium. As you can see, we've got your character in the background as well, helping out and battling. You can see that there's different effects. Their primary their primary attacks. You've got energy synergy on the right side here. We have loads of different creatures that have been created, and you know, it's been great seeing the project move along in terms of just the design. But now we're actually seeing the gameplay being released, and it's further along than I thought, just because I thought the quality would hold it back and that it would be a lot harder to design and create this to make it look good. But they're already there, and look at this, just the quality of these characters is brilliant. It just makes it stand out so much. This is on ETH, so I mean, it's going to be a real difficult in terms of draw for people with ETH being gas fees so high, but I think they will probably have layer 2 solutions that will make it a lot more accessible and a lot more gas friendly. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on this and being able to play and seeing which alluvials are better. We can see different affinities, class, omega ability, and building a good strong squad. So yeah, definitely one to keep your eye on. The token app for this is out, and it's, you know, huge price per token, almost $500. It has a market cap of 319 million and has been out for a long time. So you know, it's one of the older coins, and imagine picking this up at $46. You would be 10x of your position. It was at one point just under 2,000. Wow. So has come down during the difficulties in the market recently. Personally, don't hold any because I don't own any tokens that are on the Ethereum blockchain other than ETH. If you want to have a chance to get involved and play this, you can go to the website, which I'll put in the description down below, and you'll have a chance to be able to be one of the beta testers. It is limited, so you're not guaranteed a spot by registering, but it really is putting other blockchain games to shame in terms of quality. Like, it's just next level. I'm gonna be playing this for sure. I mean, I don't even have to say anything, do I? Look at it. Wow. Here's a and look at the open world. Oh, then got a new Alluvium. Yeah, Alluvium. Go check it out in the description down below. Okay, next up we have to talk about Big Time, because they have had their NFT access for the Gold Pass to the actual beta, and it's looking really good. I've heard a lot of good reviews from other people playing it, other YouTubers who have Gold Pass tickets. I personally don't, but I don't have one, which I'm good about, because when they released the update saying that they would have NFT drops available, like insane loot drops for Gold Pass holders, and which it would include space, I believe. Yeah, the price of the Gold Pass went up significantly. I think it went from like 2,000, 1,500 all the way up to about 6 grand to be able to pick up a Gold Pass ticket. Yeah, so very, very in demand. And currently the price, even I thought it would go down significantly after a couple of days, but it's still up there, available for 6 grand, $6,000 on the Big Time website. It is cheaper, so if you do want to still gain access to it, people are selling them off on the Binance marketplace. So if you go over to Binance, you can see that the lowest price for a Gold Pass currently, I believe it's around about $4,000. So 4,300, and then go down here, 4,100 being the cheapest. So if you are picking up a Gold Pass ticket, buy it on the Binance Smart Chain, Binance website, NFT marketplace. Don't buy it on the actual open market, because if we go up, we can see significantly more expensive at 6,000. We've got a silver pass down at 1,150. So the Gold Passes run for 4 weeks. Then for 3 weeks there will be the silver pass getting access. Jade Pass will get 2 weeks, and then 1 week for Ruby, and then it will go live for everybody to access. And it is a free-to-play game, but having space NFTs will obviously assist you in the game. So Jade Pass starting only at $429. I do have a Jade VIP access pass, so I'll be using that. Now, I don't own any land at the moment, so what I did was I sold when they released that update saying that there is still going to be more land sales for space, which is the equivalent for this game. I thought, well, that's just going to increase supply, and therefore the price of them is going to go down. So basically shorted, if you don't know what shorting is, that's what shorting is, where you sell it off and then the price goes down and you buy it back at a cheaper price, which is what's happened for me. So I owned a legendary large, sold it for 1,700, probably a bit more because it was, obviously they take a fee, and currently now it's at 1,179. So I'm only $400 away from being able to upgrade to a mythic large space for what I sold it for. So it's a good sale on my part. I do want large exalted space, so I think what I'm going to buy is exalted medium space, 3,395. So I'm only a little bit away from that. They have a lot of things to come in the future for their roadmap. So we have early access is landed with many adventures and capabilities. Check out some of the features they have. So you've got hundreds of NFTs that are available. As you can see, people are potentially going to earn some money back with their Gold Pass by just grinding away, trying to get different pieces of gear and putting them for sale on the marketplace. So we can see that there's epics and there are legendaries that go for sale for a lot more. So here we go, legendaries for 7,000, 9,499. Now I do expect that to go down with time. These weapons are aesthetic only. They don't actually add any extra damage or abilities. So I do see as more people get these drops that they're going to go down. And one of the problems with this marketplace is you can't actually see if any of these have sold. So there's no like activity like you'd see on OpenSea. So if you're thinking about buying one to get NFTs, it's hard to figure out whether it's worth doing. Whether you could buy a Gold Pass and play and grind out and get one piece of legendary gear and then sell that legendary gear on for more than 6,000. I don't think anybody's going to be buying that for 8,000 personally. But yeah, it's one way that you could potentially make money back by buying one of these passes. I think I might pick up a silver pass, just because but I think I'll wait until the gold pass ends to actually pick one up, because I think the gold pass could come down significantly, because the gold pass will eventually come down to exactly the same price as a silver pass, because it will function exactly the same as a silver pass at that point. I mean, it's quite good in that you can get in for cheaper for the rare spaces. You can get these very cheap now if you want to get involved in the game, but I think they are going to go down because they've got, I think, 2 more sales to go until their total distribution of the space gone, or it's going to be held for NFT drops. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, I still think there is more potential for these prices to come down. The Exalted and Mythic, I think they don't have anywhere near as much supply as the Legendary, Rare, or Epic spaces, so I think those prices might not change. Could pick up Exalted Small for 2,100. I'd only have to put in an extra 400, but so as you can see coming up, whilst they've got you can level up your characters, pocket watches are implemented, customizable skill trees, advanced weapon combo system, procedural dungeons are available, large explorable world, 6 players per party. Coming soon, they do have time machines, so decorative NFTs for space expansions. Space features will be available, like timekeepers, forge, armories, ability to hunt for tokens, and then we will have story missions, so the Epoch City, where you'll be able to travel to different timeshares. And they have so much more to come beyond that, so you can check out some of the, I think their website is very, very basic, which is kind of, they don't give it a lot away. They tend to communicate mainly through blogs. Like they don't have their roadmap on here, you don't see the team, but the team is a very, 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 very professional one with a lot of experience, people who've worked on things like Fortnite, so you can expect a good quality game to come out of this. And yeah, I've heard nothing but good feedback. This is one of those games where you can play for a long time as well, so I've seen people do streams for like 6 hours already. This is going to be one of the bigger games in this year. In other news, exciting week for Shiny Ventures Guild. We do have the Munners $50,000 allocation that we can raise for. We will also have a raise for Aperon. We're trying to figure out what's the best way to run it. So Aperon is an NFT and a token offering. That's going to make it very, very hard for us to distribute. So here we can see the actual offering. So for the Minor Constellation pack, that's us Gamma, that's 150k USDT, and permanent placement. This will give you a constellation name, customizable structure, and a guild name tag. We will get 5-star NFTs above average rarity. We would get 960,000 APRS, so at 0.1. So usually you would get 1.5 million APRS for your 150k USD if you were just buying tokens. On top of that, we would get golden breeder tickets for 5 planets pool. Now, that's where I think a lot of the value comes, is that golden breeder tickets will allow you to breed for free. You won't actually have to pay anything. So usually you would have to pay APRS, I believe. That could be worth a lot of money. So the total worth of that package is $500 US. Now, we could sell some of those assets off, so the NFTs, to be able to make similar returns. We haven't decided what we would do, but obviously we want to use some of them to breed. So what we could do is, use those golden breeder tickets and be able to form new NFTs that we would be able to sell on the marketplace, and we can make some profit from that. I think the best way to do it is probably that way, and then distribute the money that we make from those sales equally to all the people who contribute to that package. So yeah, that's something to be aware of. If you haven't heard of the Shiny Ventures Guild, it's basically where we give away token allocations, make deals with people in return for advertising, and we've I've already done Galaxy Blitz. Wasn't that successful in terms of our first one. We're at like 1.25x of our position. But you know, who knows where that game will be in future. The marketplace isn't great, so at least we're still seeing our return if we were to get all our tokens right now. I see Aperon being very, very successful in that it's just a very unique game to the blockchain and it seems to have a really good structure to it. If you want to get involved in the Shiny Ventures Guild, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. That's a Telegram group that we use to communicate. There are SVG holders for the NFTs that we have. So we have a collection of 100 NFTs. This gives those people access to random giveaways that we do. So sometimes we give whitelist slots away. Those holders will get priority on the token allocation. So 24 hours, they get first dibs. So let's say the money is 50k. They could have those 100 holders. They get to be able to put their money towards. So it might sell out from the holders. I think Aperon would be one which would probably have a significant amount to be able to give away on top of the NFT holders. So if you're interested in a way to get like a sizable token allocation, you know, private sale price, and you know, way before IDO, before it gets launched to the public, then it might be something that you'd be interested in. Okay, well, I think we'll leave it there for today's video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like on the video. Always helps the channel out. Make sure to hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That is all from me. See you guys soon.